You have to look convincing. Closer.
Okay.
I have early calls
Like
tomorrow.
this. Perfect.
I should sleep.
Now close your eyes.
Right.
Of course. I stand quickly, gathering plates. Good night. I'm almost in the kitchen when she speaks. Quinn. I turn. This was nice. Thank you. The vulnerability in her voice nearly breaks me. Anytime, Nat. The charity gala arrives on a rainy Saturday evening. I'm in a floor-length emerald gown that hugs every curve. My chestnut-colored hair is perfectly styled. Natalie is devastating in a tailored black tuxedo, her platinum lob styled beautifully. When I emerge from my room, she goes completely still. Is it okay? I smooth the dress nervously. Too much. You're stunning. Her voice is rough. Absolutely stunning. Heat floods my cheeks. You clean up pretty well yourself, Brooks. The gala is a whirlwind. We dance, her hand firm on my waist, our bodies pressed close as we sway to a slow jazz number. I can feel every breath she takes, the tension coiling between us. You're a good dancer, I murmur, looking up at her. My mother insisted on lessons. Her thumb traces small circles on my hip, sending electricity through me. You're better. I'm just following your lead. You never just follow, Quinn. You challenge everything. There's something in her eyes, something heated and terrified all at once. The song ends too soon. At the bar, waiting for drinks, a woman approaches me. She's beautiful, tall, dark hair in a sophisticated twist, red dress, confident smile. You must be Natalie's girlfriend. I'm Vanessa Chun, board member. She extends her hand. You're even more charming than the photo suggested. I shake her hand, turning on my professional charm. Thank you. Natalie speaks highly of the board. Does she? Vanessa's smile sharpens. She rarely speaks about anything personal. You must be special. We chat easily. Vanessa is witty, engaging, flirtatious in a way that would normally make me flirt back. It's harmless networking. But when I glance over, Natalie is watching us with an expression that makes my stomach flip. She's jealous. Vanessa touches my arm, laughing at something I said, and Natalie appears beside us like a thundercloud in Armani. Vanessa. Her voice is ice. I need to steal Quinn for photos. Of course. Vanessa winks at me. Save me a dance later? Before I can answer, Natalie's hand is on my elbow, guiding me away with barely controlled urgency. What's wrong? I ask as she leads me to a quiet hallway. Nothing. But her jaw is tight, her eyes storm dark. Natalie, she was flirting with you. So? We were just talking. I step closer, heart pounding. Are you jealous? Don't be ridiculous. This is an arrangement. Then why do you look like you want to throw her out a window? She closes the distance between us, backing me against the wall. We're inches apart, her breathing ragged, her eyes wild. Because, she whispers, voice breaking, I don't like watching other people touch what's mine. I'm not yours, I breathe, even as my body betrays me, leaning into her.
No.
You're not. But she doesn't move away. Her gaze drops to my lips. This is insane. Completely. My hands find her lapels, fisting in the fabric. We have rules. So many rules. Her thumb brushes my cheek, achingly gentle. Quinn, we're a breath apart. I can see gold in her eyes, smell her subtle perfume, feel the tremor in her hands. If either of us moves even slightly, Ms. Brooks, a staff member appears. They're ready for your speech. We spring apart like we've been electrocuted. Natalie runs a hand through her waves, composing herself with visible effort. I'll be right there. Her voice is steady, but her hands shake. The staff member leaves. We stand in charged silence. We should, she starts.
Yeah.
Your speech. We return to the gala, maintaining careful distance. But I feel her watching me all night, and when we dance again, I swear I feel her heartbeat racing against mine. That night, I couldn't sleep. At 2 a.m., I gave up and went to the kitchen for water. Natalie is already there, in silk pajamas, staring out the window at the city lights. Can't sleep either? I ask softly. She turns, and the vulnerability in her face steals my breath. Quinn, we need to talk about what happened. You almost kissed me. I know. Do you want to? The question hangs between us. She's quiet for so long I think she won't answer. It doesn't matter what I want. We have an agreement. Screw the agreement. I move closer. Tell me the truth. Do you feel this too? This thing between us. Her eyes meet mine, raw and desperate. Every second of every day, and it terrifies me. My heart clenches. Why? Because in 3 weeks you'll leave. You'll take your money and build your life, and I'll go back to being alone in this perfect, empty apartment. And I can't. Her voice cracks. I can't let myself need you only to lose you. I reach for her hand, lacing our fingers. Natalie. She pulls away gently. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. Forget it. How am I supposed to forget? Please. She's already walking away. Let's just finish the contract. No more complications. I watch her disappear into her room, my chest aching. Too late. We're already completely, devastatingly complicated. The investors' retreat in the Hamptons is supposed to be our final test. 4 days of playing the perfect couple, then 1 more week and we're done. I should be counting down the days. Instead, I'm dreading the end. The beach house is obscene, all white and windows and ocean views. We're sharing a room to keep up appearances, one massive bed that we've been carefully avoiding. The first night, we lie on opposite edges like there's a force field between us. This is ridiculous. I finally say into the darkness. We're both adults. We can share a bed. I don't trust myself. Her voice is quiet, honest. My heart hammers. Natalie, please, Quinn. Can we just sleep? I want to push. I want to cross that invisible line and make her admit this is real. But the fear in her voice stops me. Okay. The next day, disaster strikes in the form of my phone, ringing at breakfast. Quinn Parker. The voice is professional, excited. This is Marcus Chen from Luminaire Events in Paris. We received your portfolio from a mutual connection, and we'd like to offer you a position as Senior Event Coordinator. It's a 3-year contract, starting in 6 weeks. Everything stops. Paris. Dream job. Financial security. Everything I've been working toward. Can I think about it? Of course. We'll need an answer within 2 weeks. I hang up, numb. Natalie is watching me. Everything all right? Yeah. Just work stuff. Can't tell her. Because saying it out loud makes it real. That evening, there's a beach bonfire for investors and their partners. Natalie is pulled into business conversations, and I'm left chatting with other spouses. One of them, Marcus's husband, is asking about my plans. Oh, Quinn's just doing this temporarily. I hear Natalie say from across the fire. She doesn't know I'm listening. She has her own career. This isn't permanent, just temporary. The words hit like a slap. Of course it's temporary. That's the arrangement. But hearing her say it so casually, like I'm a placeholder, like these feelings aren't real. I excuse myself, walking down the beach until the bonfire is just a distant glow. I don't hear her follow until she's right beside me. Quinn? What's wrong? Nothing, I said bitterly. You were very clear. Temporary. You're upset. I'm being realistic. I turn to face her. In 2 weeks, this ends. I go back to my life, you go back to yours, and we pretend this never happened. Isn't that what you want? The money to save your business? I got offered a job. In Paris. 3 years, great salary, everything I've been working for. Her face goes white. When? Today. I have 2 weeks to decide. Are you taking it? I don't know. I'm shaking now. A month ago, it would have been an easy yes. But now everything's complicated because I stopped myself. Because you what? She steps closer, desperate. Because this stopped being pretend for me. The words burst out. These feelings, Natalie, they're real. And I know that terrifies you. I know you're scared. But I can't keep pretending I don't. She kisses me. It's desperate, messy, Perfect. Her hands in my hair, my arms around her neck, months of tension exploding between us. She tastes like wine and salt air, and every beautiful thing I've ever wanted. We break apart, breathing hard. I'm sorry, she gasps. I shouldn't have. Don't. I cup her face. Don't apologize for that. Quinn, I can't give you what you need. I'm broken. I ruin things. You're not broken. You're scared. There's a difference. Tears shine in her eyes. I watched my father destroy my mother with his coldness. I swore I'd never let anyone have that power over me. And then you walked into my life with your ridiculous smile and your warmth, and you made me feel things, and I don't know how to do this. So, we figure it out together. I kiss her softly. I'm falling in love with you, Natalie. Real, messy, terrifying love. And I think you feel it too. She kisses me again, slower this time, her hands trembling as they trace my face like she's memorizing me. I do, she whispers against my lips. God help me, I do. We make it back to our room in a tangle of limbs and stolen kisses. The door barely closes her mouth on my neck, my fingers in her platinum waves. Wait, she breathes, pulling back. Are you sure? I've never been more sure of anything. Her fingers trace the curve of my shoulder, the dip of my waist. I map the elegant lines of her collarbone, the soft skin of her throat. When we finally fall into bed, it's not frantic or rushed. It's achingly tender. Her lips on my breast, my fingers threading through her hair as she worships every inch of me. The way she gasps my name when I touch her, the way our bodies fit like they were made for this. Afterward, we lie tangled together, her head on my chest, my fingers tracing patterns on her bare shoulder. I love you, she whispers into the darkness. I'm terrified, but I love you. I kiss her forehead. I love you too. For one perfect night, I let myself believe this could work. The next morning, everything falls apart. I woke up alone. Natalie's side of the bed is cold. I find her on the balcony, fully dressed, staring at the ocean. Her walls are back up. I can see it in the rigid set of her shoulders. Morning. I say carefully. We made a mistake. Her voice is flat. My stomach drops. What? Last night. We violated the contract. Let emotions cloud judgment. She won't look at me. When we return to the city, it's best if you move out. We can maintain the public relationship for the remaining week, but privately. You're really going to do this? After last night? Last night was a mistake. Bullshit. I move in front of her, forcing her to look at me. You love me. You said it. I was caught up in the moment. You're lying to protect yourself. Finally, her eyes meet mine, and they're ice again. What do you want me to say, Quinn? That I'll risk everything for a relationship that statistically won't last? That I'll let you leave me eventually when Paris calls or someone better comes along? I would never. Everyone leaves. Everyone finds someone easier, someone less damaged. Her voice cracks. I'm doing us both a favor. By pushing me away? By being realistic. I step back, heart-shattering. You know what? Fine. You want to be alone in your perfect tower? Be my guest. I'll finish the contract because I gave my word. But after that, we're done. I leave before she can see me cry. The remaining days of the retreat are torture. We smile for cameras, hold hands at dinners, and don't speak in private. At night, we sleep on opposite sides of the bed, the distance between us a canyon. When we return to the city, I pack immediately. Natalie watches from the doorway. Where will you go? My friend Sarah's couch. Not that it's your concern. Quinn, don't. I zip my suitcase. You made your choice. Now live with it.